Okay, so today I want to be talking about a subject that used to be quite a massive part of my channel, and it was something that really it started my channel off. And the reason why I'm doing this video really out of the complete blue is because I played FIFA for the first time in genuinely about 6-7 weeks on a Sunday, and I just thought I'd go on it, and I was reminded instantaneously as to why it's been so long, and I just thought, you know what, this is being about memories as to why I stopped making FIFA content, because if you don't know, that is how my channel started, really. And this video probably will hit home a little bit more for those people that have been around since then. If you are, then fair play to you for still being here. But I do think the idea of a FIFA YouTube channel is it's definitely a bit of a dying breed, to be honest. You're seeing less and less people play. I mean, all the guys that I know that have done FIFA down the years, they're still on my channel page. If you want to go and check a few of them out, then you can. If you look at their channels as well, even they don't. Some of them do, but not many of them. And a classic example of this, and shout out to him because he's an absolute legend, is Maxwell. I was talking to him in the summer when we were both really starting to transition our content, because both of us started out by making FIFA content, but we were both just saying like how we both can't stand making the content because it's repetitive, it's boring, there's just nothing fun about making it. But I just thought, given the fact that I went on FIFA for the first time in a long while for my normal levels of frequency playing the game, I literally within the first game was reminded as to why it had been that long. It says a lot. You can score a lot of goals. A lot of goals. You cannot stop conceding them. Like, easily beating Sheffield United to getting outplayed by Blackburn in 15th. Why are we 4-1 down to Reading? So, how on earth is it possible, right, to score the most goals in the division, but also concede the most goals in the division? That's the problem with this game. Every game is like 3-2. And you want that occasionally, but every game, that's just not realistic, is it? You want to. It's very, very rare you keep a clean sheet. Very rare. It's also broken still. Like, for instance, animations are late. So say if you're playing as a team that has an intro music, or you're playing against a team that has an intro music, like Man United, they play a song at the start. I don't know what it is though. If I skip the start and just go straight to the game, sometimes it might be playing like all the sound effects for the start of the game when the game started. Not sure whether this is my controller or not, but also the menus can glitch just out of nowhere and you have to like reset it. Oh yeah, I had this literally yesterday at the time of recording. Boss, why didn't you play me in the last game? I thought I could have done a good job. You got sent off in the game before. How could I possibly play you? That's against the rules of football. Literally, this is Samba getting sent off against Stoke, and he asks Cooper after Preston, why don't you play me? You got sent off, Breeze, because you punched the opposition. That's literally what it was. Just stupid little silly problems add up and make the game unplayable. And it's not just me. All of my mates that play FIFA are exactly the same. They all say, joke. One of my mates, Maro, who you would have seen on the channel before, he's not even bought FIFA 22, he just plays 21, and even that's a bit of a joke defensively. Seriously, if FIFA just updated squads every season, I think that would be more worthwhile than buying a new game every year. Because that's another thing, it's so boring, they don't really add anything to it. Like Volta, what a waste of time, no one played it, I didn't even touch it, it just looks so irrelevant. Literally, the Karima is the best mode of FIFA, and they hardly did a thing to properly improve it. And when I compare it to Football Manager, which I've never really done any content on that game on my channel, Football Manager is incredible. It's incredible compared to FIFA. And FM winds me up, but it winds me up only because from a footballing point of view, not from a game point of view, thinking, that's just broken. Sometimes, from a game point of view, it is a bit stupid, but, it's not like unplayable. To end this video off, this is just a general rant as to why FIFA 22 is broken, as to why I don't play it anymore, because I've had questions, I've had people saying why don't you do it anymore, will you do it at any stage? Again, also the fact that I went on FIFA and I immediately was wound up as to why I don't play it. I'm seeing people like Max and other creators been off FIFA and they're now succeeding. Even me, quite frankly, you know, I think I've done a lot better in every way since I've stopped doing FIFA content. I want to show, you know, give you visual proof as to why the game is unplayable. The thing we have to mention, that is a beautiful table even though it's out of date, is we have to mention that it's getting worse every year. It's not like it's just FIFA 22. You watch any of my FIFA 20 videos, my god, FIFA 20 was a new level of terrible. I did an entire video, I remember, about it, just saying, is this actually a real game? That was just the definition of boring. 21 was terribly defensively, as you would have seen. 22 is even worse. And it's actually going backwards, because if I talk about the likes of 18 and 19, genuinely enjoyable. Like, even they had flaws, but you could look them aside. This, just no. Just no. I'm not going to show you detailed highlight. It does feel weird to be playing FIFA again for a video, but what I'm actually doing is I'm playing FIFA to show you why I don't do FIFA anymore for content. I mean, I've got Scott McKenna, absolute brick wall. You shouldn't concede any, you know, goals at all when Scott McKenna's in the side. He's just that bloody good. Go on, Grabs, with your about 2 acceleration. Walk it in. Okay, fair enough, I've scored. What did I say? You can score goals, no problem. Let's just see. Let's just see how this game goes, shall we? Will it stay at 1-0? Will we keep a clean sheet? And will that goal be a perfectly acceptable one? No, it won't. By the way, I don't play on, like, legendary difficulty because I'm not, you know, I'm not that good. You know, I'm not just saying, well, I don't play FIFA anymore because I'm not good at it. I've played FIFA as long as I can remember games being a thing, you know. I've got more than enough experience of FIFA, but, you know, I'm sorry, I don't even need to justify it. If you play the game, you know what I mean. Another thing as well, I'm just thinking of things as I go along. The lag. You know, the lag you get, especially if you play online, which I don't do very often. The lag is so insanely... What the bloody hell? The lag is so insanely infuriating. Okay, you know what? So far, it's actually been relatively fair, this game, not gonna lie. Okay, so Ward just got completely skinned there, as you saw. Now, let's just analyse that goal, shall we? Was that... You saw who I had the ball with, okay? You saw who I was controlling. Was that just me not being good, or was the game not helping me out? Now, I think that was the game that was being retarded there, not me. Who was I control of? I think was I in control of Steve Cook? I don't know whether I was. Either way, it's terrible defending. But still, the only chance that I've had was that opening goal. This happens so many times. You score early on, or you concede early on, and then either way, it will most likely be a really good performance from you, or a terrible performance. Okay, so they have a penalty. It was a foul, granted. I mean, to be honest, that's my own fault because I don't know how to say penalties for the life of me. So, you know. Cool. So long as this doesn't happen at the weekend, I'm fine. Right, we're going to stage an epic comeback, which you have to do an awful amount of times in FIFA 22. Right, that wasn't a goal, but you saw exactly what was going on there. Did you see how easily they cut me apart? Did you just see that? Plays it to Ryman. Okay, what the bloody hell is that defence? I cannot make Max Lowe. I can't. It's not real life. I can't be Steve Cook and say, Lowe, mark him. You know? It's not like FM where you can do that. How on earth can I tell Max Lowe to get in position? What is that back line? Where's Wall? Where's Wall? Wait, hang on. What? Wall's there? Hang on. Am I missing something? Wall's there. Oh, obviously you can't see what I'm pointing at. Wall's there. Spence is there. Cook. McKenna. Lowe. Okay. So, Lowe, there's visibly someone behind you. So, what the hell is that defending? I think I've proven my point. I think I have proven my point. That is why this game is unplayable. Go on, Spence. Get a goal back. That is a bloody brilliant goal, Jed. Well done. But then again, you are the king. Okay, so the camera turned itself off for a second there. Apologies. Hopefully the camera doesn't die before this video is ended. But that was a great goal. Great goal from Jed Spence. And it's honestly classic game of FIFA 22, this. Absolutely classic. Don't really know what I'm trying to do here, to be honest. Trying to walk it in like Arsenal back in the day. Yeah, let's just go for it. Not bad effort. Back line, is it intact? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kind of. Okay. That was a fair chance. Okay, again, what is this back line? Where's the defence? Where's the defence? Okay, I don't really know where to start with this. Oh, granted, I weren't controlling any of those lads. I don't know who I was in control of there. So partly my fault there because I wasn't trying to control anyone. But even still, that back line was an absolute car crash. So McKenna is the only one where he should be. I can't zoom in. McKenna, Salo is being completely outdone by. What is that defence? There's no rules. Literally, FIFA 22, no rules, just vibes. That's all it is. Thing is though, this is the thing. A lot of the time, they can cut your defence apart, but it's very rare that you can cut their defence apart. Okay, actually got men back. Samba saved us there. And that is why the game is unplayable. I do thank FIFA a lot for the role that it played in making my channel what it is, because maybe if I didn't start with FIFA, maybe my channel would be a little bit different. I don't think it'd be anything too different. I think I would have got to where I am eventually. But overall, I'm so unbelievably happy that I don't make FIFA content anymore, because football content is better in every single way. You know, there's no limits. It's a lot more enjoyable. It's not repetitive. It's fun, you know, it's more successful, quite frankly. It's just better, really. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this slightly different kind of video, because obviously, like I say, I don't do content on this anymore, really, then please hit the like button on it, subscribe to the channel if you are new, let me know of any ideas for videos in the comments below, which will help me stay consistent. And yeah, thanks very much, everyone. I shall see you very soon.